Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hello, you guys.
This is Marvin.
And Amber.
And Libby's in the other room. We asked her to be in the video, but
she wasn't interested
today. She wasn't interested.
So we're not going to make her, of course.
It's something about Trolls. The cartoon, the subsequent TV series, it just grabs kids' attention.
Exactly, and her cereal, and so she's good to go. But it's all good.
As well, we appreciate you rocking with us for this particular episode. We're going to talk about how we are preparing for the Black Panther premiere. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know and you've seen in some capacity all the excitement that's building around the premiere of Black Panther. What do you think about it?
I think that it's phenomenal. I love to see, in particular, our people, people of African ancestry, get excited about something like this, especially because of the relationship to Africa. And just for so long, you know, many of us not wanting to be connected with Africa, so it's super exciting to see just us just amped and pumped and everything. Yeah, so
we're going to have our African outfits. We already got it picked out.
It's in storage right now.
It's in storage right now. As you guys may or may not know, we're in our Airbnb right now, so we're literally living out of our suitcase right now.
Literally.
But the remainder of our clothes should have gotten to Georgia by now. We're not sure, but in the meantime, we got something just in case it doesn't get here. On top of that, we're just kind of talking, and as you guys know, our family's focus is financial empowerment, our faith, and just showing the Black family in a positive light in everything that we do. So in the vein of the financial empowerment side of things, as you guys know, we talked about the $5 a day wealth building challenge. We're still going strong on that. But we talked about how, we're going to be spending our money, many millions and probably $1 billion when it's all said and done on this Black Panther movie. So how can we get involved and actually start benefiting from it?
Exactly.
I'm not an artist. My babe's an artist, but we was like, well, could we print some t-shirts? It's like, nah, probably we ain't trying to get sued by Marvel. So we thought about the next best thing, and that was to purchase some stock. And
some Disney stock.
Disney stock, yes. Disney owns Marvel, at least the characters for this particular movie. Marvel sold some of their characters to Sony. It's a long story, but nonetheless, Disney is going to be making bank from this movie. And so on top of that, the shareholders, people that own Disney stock, are going to benefit from how this movie does and future Marvel movies and other things that Disney. So
of course,
we thought, we need to get in on this, and so we bought a couple shares of stock. Many of you have asked, how are we able to, buy stocks? We talk about it a lot on our Instagram, and hopefully you're following us there at TheFamilyO. I'll let my babe just talk about why it was important to us to buy stocks, something that neither one of us traditionally knew about growing up. But as we're learning more, we believe in sharing this information with our community. So why do you think it's important to you to buy it?
Well, definitely, like Babe was saying, seeing that Disney has a huge hand in this whole Black Panther movie, I just think that it's empowering, for us to be able to, like my babe plays around with it a lot. When we walk into a certain store, for example, that we have stock in, he'll be like, how does it feel to be an owner of, let's just say, Kirkland's, for example, because we just got some stock with them, or Sprouts, or whoever, whatever resources that you use all the time. So the same with Disney, and if I'm being honest with you guys, I really, since being a parent, have not really been a huge fan of some of like the Disney cartoons and things like that. Just because a lot of the topic sometimes is more leaning toward adult themes rather than children themes. And I learned that just since having Liberty. And when we would, maybe go see some of the movies and things, and I'd be like, did they really just say that? So this gives us a great opportunity, seeing that this is a movie that is out, that is for anybody obviously to go see, but it is very beneficial for our culture because it is an all-Black cast, you guys. Like, how amazing is that? It shouldn't be questionable, which we saw an interview on that earlier, that we were like, what? People were questioning all-Black cast. Yeah, and we were like, that is amazing, because you see, other cultures that you have, it's one dominant culture all the time. So, how amazing is that? So to be able to get the stock, you guys, I think is just so empowering, because it's like when you go to the movie on February 16th or 17th or 18th, or for some people the 15th, you can walk in not only enjoying this movie, but also knowing that, wow, I have been able to plant a seed into my future.
Yeah.
For me as well as for my family, and that's just a great feeling, I feel.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off my babe, you know, having that ownership of stock, it's yours. It's yours until you sell it, or your children sell it, or whoever you will it to sells it. That is your little piece of ownership. And so, you know, we've been talking about it a lot on our Instagram, but it's just super important. Ownership and what we call in the financial world equity is the game changer. You know, you should look for ownership over the initial money that a business tries to pay you at all times, because ownership is really what's going to pay not just you, but it's going to pay your family line for generations as long as you own that stock. So you guys are wondering, well, how can I get started? How can we buy this Disney stock? Of course, this isn't advice. We're just telling you what we're doing as a family. Of course, your financial situation might be different, so please be sure to seek the counsel of a licensed professional in the field of investing. But what we're doing is, like I said, we bought a couple shares of Disney stock, and we used the Robinhood app from our smartphone. You can download the Robinhood app. We'll put the link to the Robinhood app in our description below. It is a referral link, so by clicking the link, you will be supporting the channel, and we appreciate that. But it's no money that you have to pay out of pocket. You'll get a free share of stock by using our referral link. But once you open the app, it's super simple. You just connect your bank account. It's bank level security, so we've been using it for over a year now, so no issues with that. They support most banks, and so we bank with an African American owned bank, and they are part of the network as well, so that's super dope because it's keeping the black dollars together, keeping them moving and rotating. For sure. So once you open the app up, you literally, and I'll try to put a video description, probably you'll see it on the side of this video right now, just showing you how to search for the particular stock in question. Disney stock symbol is called, it's DIS. So you just type in DIS in the Robinhood app, and it'll show you the stock. Currently, the price is going for about $102, $103.
And you guys, that's sneakers, that's a handbag, that's fresh clothes, you know. So a lot of times we give ourselves an excuse and say, oh my goodness,
no, it's $100.
But come on now, we spend, we don't, but we know that a lot of our peers, family, you know, spend that money easily all the time.
So why not plant it as a seed that we believe will grow? And so once you select the stock, you literally, you have to move some funds into your bank account before you buy the stock. But the cool thing about Robinhood is that it's in your phone. It's commission free, so you're not paying Robinhood a fee. Plus, you are literally paying for the price of that true price of that stock. So that's super dope if you're fee conscious like we are. It's just something that we just really we really don't have a lot of excuses, guys. You literally have money to spend. You just have to prioritize the way that you spend your money. So you might be wondering, not my babe, because we have these conversations, but a lot of people, some people have hit us up and they said, well, you know, Disney's profiting off of this. You know, some individual, I'm not even gonna label that specific sect of our community, but some individuals feel like, you know, investing in Disney, that's a waste of our community's time. That's not going to get any results for us. You know, Marvel should do, you know, XYZ of demands for the African American community. And what I say to that respectfully is that we are going to this movie, if you don't own Disney stock, you're going to this movie as a consumer. Point blank. You are falling into the thing with which you are concerned about for our community, because we're just consumers in this game. But when you own stock, in addition to, you know, in buying real estate, starting a business, these are all tools in a generational wealth toolkit. And so owning some shares of a company makes you and gives you certain rights that you don't have as just a straight consumer. So if you're concerned about how this movie is going to benefit our community, you better be buying stock in droves if you can afford it. Again, you know, your personal financial situation. But owning stock, that stock is yours. Once the proceeds of this movie come in, which should be many millions of dollars, possibly $1 billion, as I said earlier, that money, some of it's gonna go to the actors, or some of it may have already gone to the actors, but the majority of that money is gonna go to the shareholders, the people that own Disney stock. Those profits are gonna be divided to us that own the stock. So that's going to be a benefit for us, not just now, but in the future.
In the future,
yeah. As Disney and Marvel continue to do more and more things with the comic book brand, because they got like 1 million movies coming out over the next few years. So, and then if they do a Black Panther 2 and 3, you know, if you think this is going to be the last time we're going to see Black Panther, you are sadly mistaken.
because it's already, y'all, tickets sales have already happened to the point where you can't even get tickets on opening day.
In a lot of areas.
Yeah, in a lot of areas. So, I mean, it's going to be very momentous. Like,
so
big deal.
We have to get ahead of this. We have to be proactive. We cannot expect people to do for our community that we are not doing ourselves.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can't put all these demands on Marvel and all these, because that's just not the world that we live in.
It's
I think
really not.
we just got to get smart, and we just got to see how can we take advantage of the proceeds and the money and the benefits that are getting ready to be brought into from this movie. So
exactly.
That's how we look at it. So anyways, you should have seen the instructions a moment ago on how to open the app up, how to actually buy the stock, all that. But we are here to help you guys as much as we can, because again, this isn't like financial advice. We're not telling you what to do. We're just telling you what we did. And if you're interested in learning more, you know, please let us know in the comments below. Until then, this is Marvin,
Amber, and our little Dito Liberty just passed by, and we're with the Family O.
Family O.
Thank you for watching.
All right, guys. Peace.